This kick can decide it all. The nation holds its breath. Yes,
How's it going, and welcome back to the podcast. Today we're talking about an 18-year-old striker slash left or right winger called Caden McLoughlin. Just turned 18, literally 11 days ago. He was born in England and raised in Spain. He started his career amateur side ADC Estepanense at the age of 7, and then in 2016 he joined Malaga and played for their affiliate club San Felix Cadete. In 2020 he left Malaga by mutual consent. Now there's a few reasons for that. He was getting a lot of interest. He has an agent, obviously he had an agent in 2020, still does. I don't know if same agent, but he was getting a lot of interest from all around Spain because he was a prolific goal scorer for Malaga at that stage in the underage leagues, and he had interest from other big teams. COVID hit and nothing really happened on that front. There was no games, and he decided to stay put, it would appear. Then so he decided to stay, but after COVID he spoke to his agent, or spoke to Villarreal, and he felt, although Malaga had a new offer on the table for him, he felt Villarreal was a better opportunity for him. They more promoted youth in his eyes, gave you the go a chance. He felt they perhaps believed more in him. He obviously, it would appear he loved Malaga and he wanted to stay there, but you have to move on to the next step. That's just the way it is. Like, I'm sure he loved Estepanense, but you had to move on. You can't just stay stagnant. If you're gonna make a go of football, you have to take your opportunities. Villarreal in the La Liga, top division in Spain. Malaga at that stage in the second division. I think they still are. So, maybe again he felt a bit undervalued by Malaga as well. So he moved to Villarreal, and that's very understandable. So that was in 2020. So then in the 22-23 season, last season, he went on loan to Villarreal affiliate club CD Roda, which is in the 5th division. And as of yet, at senior level, he hasn't made a first team appearance for anyone, but that appears to be just a formality, because he really comes across in interviews and the way he speaks and his career to date, how it's gone. He really comes across very genuine, focused, determined. So on the international front, he can represent Ireland, Spain and England. I think you can more or less forget about England. The guy comes across as very, very Irish. He was born in England, but he moved after about 3 months, a couple of months, to Spain, and he's been in Spain his whole life. So Ireland and Spain, you would appear, would be the main two. And obviously you would normally think, somebody is born in Spain, growing up in Spain, they're gonna, if the opportunity came to play for Spain, they'd pick it. But I don't know, this guy really doesn't come across that there's any doubt in his mind that he sounds Irish, he talks Irish. His name is Caden McLoughlin. His ma's from Finglas in Dublin. The way he talks about Ireland and representing them at youth level, even some kids born and bred in Ireland, wouldn't be that excited. So yeah, he really seems very loyal to Ireland, and it wouldn't appear that even if Spain came knocking at senior level and Ireland at senior level, obviously I don't know the future, but it would appear to me he's always going to pick Ireland. So luckily for us, it doesn't appear really, although he qualifies for Ireland, Spain, England, it doesn't really appear that Spain even would be his preference over Ireland. So yeah, great news for us. He's only represented Ireland, and he's represented Ireland at a couple of different youth levels, and a fair few times as well. He scored a hat-trick on his debut for Ireland under 15s against Luxembourg. He also captained and scored against England in an Irish 3-1 victory. I think that was also under 15s level. So yeah, it's a good news story for Ireland there. On a professional, personal, Irish level, he's got a lot going for him. Obviously, he's been at two big Spanish clubs, Malaga and Villarreal. Villarreal currently 6th. He was thought highly of by Malaga, and he's thought highly of at Villarreal. I think he signed a new contract last year. Maybe the back end of 21, I'm not sure. Maybe 22. I think April 22 he signed a new professional term contract with Villarreal. Again, he's 100% committed to Ireland, talks very well about Ireland, his coaches and colleagues. He's highly thought of them in turn, which has led to him captaining Ireland, as I said, at youth level. He has also come back from injury and not being picked by Malaga at 13. And he's come back more determined and focused. And, at that stage, people could drift off, but he's come back even stronger and proved himself. Feeling low or whatever about things like that, or moving away. Although his family still live in Spain, he doesn't. He lives, I think it's about 6 hours away now. So he gets homesick, and he's missing out on things his friends and family are doing, but he's in it for the long haul. So the determination there is a great testament to his character. He's also been prolific scoring at youth levels at everywhere he's played, which is always a highly sought after commodity at club and international level. So if you have a player that's a prolific goal scorer, can come through the lows and still just push on. He talks very mature. He's only 18, just gone 18. Talks very, very mature. He doesn't come across like a kid at all. And the interviews I've seen of him, he was like 16 and stuff. So he comes across very sensible and smart and hard work and determined. So, and again, 100% committed to Ireland, it would appear. So yeah, great name, Caden McLoughlin. Keep an eye out for that name going forward. It's next season, hopefully he'll be on the bench a few times for the Villarreal team, or maybe on loan somewhere at a higher level, because Villarreal, I'm not sure if he's still there or not, CD Roda, but they're in the 5th division. Really, if he was at 19 next season, he'd be still just 18 and whatever a half, is it? If even he could get some first team experience somewhere, obviously La Liga may not be feasible or viable at 18, so maybe 2nd division in Spain or some other league around Europe. But yeah, if he can translate his youth performances into senior performances and start getting first team experience somewhere, future looks very bright for this kid. So yeah, this man, I mean, he's not no longer a kid, he's 18. But anyway, yeah, I'll be keeping an eye out for him, and hopefully soon he becomes a star somewhere, and you know, there's a bit more news and media about him. It's hard to find stuff about him, so really the Irish press need to jump on him, which will only help the guy himself, and maybe get his name out there so clubs know who he is and give him a chance. And then hopefully when he gets that chance, there's no turning back. He hits the ground running, and then he becomes a superstar. Anyway, thanks for listening, and if you like the video, send us a like, subscribe, and talk to you soon. Thanks a million.